Hi guys, welcome to the Savvy Money Show. Me, your host Sean. We have quite a bit to get through, and starts with Churchill Capital 4 apparently merging with Lucid Motors. Now they are only in talks. There isn't anything solid, but as you know, once the letter of intent comes out, the move has been made. Now, we are also talking about how we can profit from the Apple Hyundai electric car news. Now, Hyundai, a majority of their skateboards, EV skateboards, are canoes. They also use Arrivals, but Arrival has already got the cool factor. It's got the huge order, people already in it. It's already gone over $25. You know, so for such an early stage one, whereas Canoe, people aren't in it because it doesn't have the orders. It only has pre-orders. Now, I cannot believe it doesn't have orders. They just haven't reported any orders yet. They were supposed to be in negotiations with Uber regarding the skateboard and the big 7-seaters, and nothing's been said about that. It's probably because Uber have them under a non-disclosure agreement. Now, personally, this is the kind of one time I would go into it when they're not cool. They're forming a cup of a handle. A chart. Now, personally, I'm surprised that Apple have chosen Hyundai. I thought they would have chosen someone like Fisker, or like someone new like Fisker, or gone with someone like BMW or Mercedes, you know, someone big and classy. Nothing against Hyundai. It's just they are more like a budget car, you know, economical car, and that isn't the brand that Apple portray. They don't discount things, and of course, you know what Apple will do. It's what they do with everything. They will have contracts with them. They will take all the information they need from them, and then they will end the contract, like they did with Intel and the chips. It's what they do always. Once they've absorbed enough information from them, then they will end the contract. Now, in the meantime, Canoe is a way you can make money from them. Now, we spoke about Workhorse before, and basically the General Motors plant just outside Lordstown's plant, GM was asked about whether they would be moving it to batteries. Sorry about that. And one of the workers has said, can't support a plant like this making batteries. They need a vehicle allocated to it. Now, the reason for the strike is the closure of the plant to demand GM build another vehicle there, and Trump promised them it would reopen and not to sell their properties there. The thing is, 2 years ago, apparently 2 years ago, USPS had come to a decision over the contract. So Trump would have known who the winner is, and so would USPS. There is talk that Workhorse or Reit would be picking up the facility. Why would Reit pick up the facility? They don't need it. They are not using all their premises at the moment, unless they're picking it up for Workhorse to increase their manufacturing. Now, a couple of companies I'm looking at on the UK market is Foresight Solar Fund, for a company that is in the solar. It seems to be not have had the rise that most have, and when you look at the financials, you can see total liabilities of 1.8 million, total assets of 584 million. Now, I think, yes, it's a small company, £1 2 pence to £1 2.5 pence, but when you look at it compared to earlier in the year, and you look at other solar stocks, I think it's not a bad price. Now, New River reit. Why would I be interested in New River? If you look at it, 59% of its highs, and if we look at what the Motley Fool said a month ago, is I know that they overall rent collected was 90% of that due. They negotiated 300 revised payment agreements. They haven't seen any slowdown in the retail property, but they are big in pubs. Saying that, and you can see it's had an increase. They're forecasting a yield of 6.5%, but that's if they bring it back. They may decide to pay off some of the debt before they do, but they've got a retail occupancy of 96 compared to 95%, and in the pubs is 98% occupancy compared to 97%. They're showing people round, more people than they have places for. So I think it's one still worth looking at. It's cheap enough, but I think by the time the pubs are open, it will jump up again. Now, Psth, Property Solutions Acquisition Corps. Now, this is one that Faraday said to be in merger talks with, and sorry guys, I sent it out on all the discords I could. It was at 10.50. It's gone up $1, but you can still get in it. You saw it change as I was recording. It's jumped $1. But even at 11.50 is worth it. Faraday Future is in talks with, and Aqua Metals, not a UK one, it's a Nasdaq one, but it's still a good one to look at. And I'll say it again, one that I said that when it was 45 pence a share, Artel Africa, even at this price, I still think is worth going into. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video.